Hey, hello everybody, what's up? Today we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different than what I've been doing most of this time on this channel. First of all, thank you everybody for coming out, checking out the videos. We have over 1,000 views for like a week, which is pretty crazy. So I would like to thank you for that. And yeah, today we're going to be playing some games actually. I'll still be talking about DSP and all the dumb shit that's been happening with him recently and how he's losing his shit. But I want to a little bit kind of branch out and do some things that I would also enjoy doing. So I'll be playing a little bit of No Man's Sky, the new Frontiers update that came out pretty recently. So I'll be playing a little bit of that, and I'll be talking about DSP and some of the key things that have happened recently with him. So now let's go on the gameplay scene and actually see what's going on. I'm recording the gameplay through my PS4, through what is called remote play. So actually I'm playing it on my PS4 and I'm recording it on my shitty laptop. And No Man's Game, No Man's Game, No Man's Sky is actually a game that came out in about 2016, I think, by Hello Games and the very infamous now Sean Murray. Actually, he's not infamous, he's now famous because this game is officially good. According to Steam reviews, which is news that broke after this most recent event. Most recent update, actually, called Frontiers, which introduced small villages in the game that you can actually manage when the game is not bugged and actually shows you stuff to do in your thing. So now let's talk about DSP for a little bit while I'm wandering into space. Let's just set some destination and decide what I'm gonna do. I want to explore this galaxy, and right now I'm pretty stocked up on money. I have about 133 million units. I've been playing the game for like 60, 70 hours maybe. And yeah, I would like to do something interesting, maybe manage my base if this works now, if it has been patched. Oh yeah, now it says that I can manage my settlement, so I will go and teleport to my settlement. And yeah, I'll be talking a little bit about DSP. Now, just before I start this video, if you don't feel like watching the entire video of the gameplay, if you don't care about the gameplay, I'll put timestamps about every topic that I discuss and everything that I talk about, so you guys can check it out whenever you want and in any way you want. You know, I don't care if you watch the whole video. So first thing that happened is Khet Drama. Khet got into some sort of drama yesterday or the day before. I don't know, I had some friends over, so I didn't really pay attention to it. But on Twitter it was actually pretty funny because he kind of derailed his own stream. Let me decrease. Okay, maybe the volume is a little bit too low. Because this game is pretty freaking loud. This should be better. I hope you could have heard me so far. Anyways, Khet Drama. Khet got herself into quite a bit of drama because DSP derailed his stream the other day to talk to her, and he ended up texting her as well during the stream while he was live, which a lot of people found kind of funny. And of course, he didn't tell us what it is, except he dropped a little bit of, he would say it, nuggets of truth, I guess, or little bits and crumbs of information. He said he was hoping that something good would happen to her, or something would happen for her, more like, and it didn't happen. Big ups. So that means there is something that's stressing Kat out, and I think that is probably her job because she works part-time at some department store. So a lot of people, and I've worked in a department store myself when I was younger. Uh, and now I'm fucking 25. But when I was in my teens, I worked in a department store, and people's contracts there are pretty fragile. I mean, they could kick you out for no reason, or they could decide to not extend your contract for no reason. So basically, she could have even done a pretty okay job, but they've decided that there's somebody who really could do a better job. So bye bye Khet, I guess. So now that's the first drama, and there's nothing really that happened about it, like outside of this occurrence on stream when he was um, holy shit, I'm fucking distracted. When he derailed his stream to talk about Khet. And from then, nothing else. I don't think there's anything new. Now, here's my base. This is my settler, um, my settlement. This is my office. Play Overwatch inside all day, just like Khet. So, what could this mean for Dave? Khet losing her job doesn't probably mean a lot because she is not that big of a financial contribution, I would say, because she doesn't work all that much. She's a part-timer in a convenience store, so that's probably not very big of a wage. Plus, I'm actually kind of surprised how a grown-ass woman whose husband is going through bankruptcy doesn't want to get off her ass and get a full-time job, an actual full-time job. Even though in department stores sometimes there are just not enough shifts for them to give you. Where the fuck is the building zone? Jesus Christ. I need to find that shit. And anyways, something else that happened with DSP is the whole Twitter drama. Apparently now he loves it when people quote retweet him or tweet him directly. And except if you want to leave a reply, that's not possible. So you need to quote retweet him, which really doesn't mean anything because at any moment, oh, here it is, very nice. Because at any moment a detractor can just retweet it, and it's really not gonna be anything different than replying to it. Basically, yeah, it's gonna be pretty lame. So in the end of the day, he is bottlenecking his Twitter and his business yet again. Jesus Christ, I can't build this. There is no prompt. Am I fucking tripping? Jesus Christ. Because this game is pretty notorious with doing stuff like this. But Jesus Christ, I don't know where to find it. Administration terminal and some, yeah, pretty much generic text. Yeah, I'm doing this as... Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Wow, phenomenal. This is the farming module, I think. Alright, now, so DSP, something else new with him. He pre-ordered or got the special edition of, what was that game, Lost Judgment? That is a sequel of Judgment? An hour and a half, Jesus Christ. So he wanted to play it early, even though he said he is very against people playing games early because they take away from his day one views, which he's so desperate to get. And basically Pig Roach is being a hypocrite once again. That is very surprising. And nowadays something that I've noticed about him is in the last few months, I guess ever since he got taken off Twitch, and that's not something that I've noticed that is unique and amazing. What the hell is this? Never seen this before. Yeah, let me just park up the ship and I'll check it out. Hopefully the recording of the gameplay is not gonna be super terrible, because right now I don't really have the capacity to have nice gameplay. I don't have my PC here. But I hope it's at least watchable in some way. So something that I've noticed about DSP in since he got kicked off of Twitch, is that he's become increasingly more toxic towards his own fans. It's not even just towards the trolls, because the trolls are, you know, the trolls are the trolls. They're gonna keep going forever until DSP is off the internet. Just like they kept going with Christian until Christian was officially off the internet. Very tragically, I guess. That was the bad ending. Oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah, he's gone pretty fucking toxic against his own supporters because of the whole. First of all, the whole subscribers thing, the memberships on YouTube. Jesus Christ, man, he was toxic about that shit. And of course, he did. I made like 2, 3 videos about it. I've talked about it plenty already, so it's not really something that is super interesting, or there's a lot of information to talk about, or a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. It's just basically DSP guilt tripping his fans. But he started guilt tripping them very much since he left Twitch. Or at least that's what I started noticing. Maybe he has done that a lot more often in the past. And there's another glitch. Okay, finally. My freighter is here, but I don't see it. Okay, there it is. Okay, finally loaded. And ever since he got kicked off of the Twitch partnership, he became extremely entitled. Because going back to YouTube, he expected to, of course, work his way up to where he was on Twitch, because only a complete madman, a man even more mad than DSP, could think that he could go from Twitch to YouTube and not lose anybody, or still keep making the same amount of money. And he actually did. He actually did expect exactly that. He expected to leave Twitch and then get the exact same amount of money, which is absolutely crazy, if I gotta be honest. Because, man, he needed to completely change his whole game plan, which his game plan was just beg, essentially. But he needs now to beg for different things. Because on Twitch, it was okay. Of course, he would want to get tips all the time. If you ask him, he would always want to get tips. He would probably rather forfeit the memberships and all the subscriptions and all the other Patreon bullshit to just get tips, because they help him right now, and he has no, he needs the tips right now. We already know that. By the way, this is some riveting gameplay of farming gamma weed. Yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, so this fucker, he expected to not lose any revenue. And then he started guilt tripping fans when he had a shit stream that was a late stream of Flight Simulator or some nonsense. He would start going like, "Oh man, I don't know, you guys. There's only 30 minutes left in the stream, and there's like $15 in tips. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know why it's like that. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm being chill, and I'm having fun with you guys, and I'm talking to you guys, and this game is like so fun. I'm having fun, but I don't know what's going on tonight. Tips are so slow." And this dude would do that for maybe at least once a day. I gotta tell you, 100%, unless he gets $100 tip at some point of the stream. But when it comes to the last hour of the stream, then it's ultra begging mode. Then it's like, oh man, I don't know if we're gonna see the vest tonight. I don't know if we're gonna see the hats tonight. Because everything is in his fucking stream is designed to bring him more money and not to generate more value. So it's like, imagine if any popular streamer cared exclusively about getting money and nothing else. Now, what does Twitch allow you to do and YouTube allow you to do? They allow you, you can have HD streams, not like this one, because this shit is 720p, bro. I can't do any better than this right now. You can have HD streams, up to like 1080p 60, of course. You can have some very high bitrate stuff. You can have animations for the background, like I had in my beginning slide when I started this video. You can have different sounds that are gonna play. You can have a soundboard like this. Oh shit, this didn't play.
Yep, I'm toxic.
Yay, this played. I just don't know how loud it was. Never mind. So you can have a soundboard. You could have alerts that are all kind of different stuff. You can have like goals that are all kinds of different stuff. You have so much stuff, man. So if somebody is, this is me completely aimlessly walking around at the ship. This is the worst gameplay. This is literally worse than DSP. I'm sorry, guys. But I just felt I had to ramble a little bit. Feel free to just skip this video. I'm just having a pretty nice chill evening. So, you know, don't mind if I'm too chill for you. Um, so yeah, Twitch and YouTube both allow you to do incredible stuff with your streams. Like you can make that shit look ultra professional, which is gonna convince a lot of people to come in. Because let me tell you, I hadn't watched any streamer when I found DSP. I was just watching YouTube stuff. Not one streamer that I watched. So I didn't even know it was possible for people to have transitions, to have different scenes that are nicely animated, to have cool interactive leaderboards, and to have all these, cheering possibilities and voting for stuff. And I watched this guy stream, man, and it's just like he just sits there and says what's on screen. And it's like, yeah, you guys, this drama happened, now I need to pay my taxes. And this when I first started watching him in like 2016, 17. And I watch his stream and it's like, man, this shit looks like it's from 2005. He has that leaderboard that he has to write stuff on literally every time. Every time somebody tips. Or every time the top cheer is made or whatever. He has to update that shit. He has to make his stupid ugly slides with his disgusting fan art that starts in the beginning of the video is the worst thing I've seen in my life. The single worst thing I've seen in my life is those fucking slides. Because it was kind of shocking to me at first. I'm like watching clips of it was some detractor channel, maybe Mighty D or something. I'm not really sure who it was. Big ups to everybody. I was watching these dudes, and I think it's an edit because these slides are going as he's talking. I'm like, wait, this is the live stream? Is this like a recording of something? Is this an announcement that he's running before the live stream? No, that shit was the pre-stream. This is ridiculous. I didn't even know people did pre-stream. I thought they just started, yeah, I'll just have a live stream, and you just make a live stream. It's pretty fucking easy. What is this? Oh, flat roof. I don't build roofs. I don't really build in this game that too much because shit requires incredible amounts of micromanaging your stuff. So I just use the preset rooms. Let me see first. Oh, very nice. Wow. This looks pretty dope. Okay, nice. And I'll make myself some greenhouses so I can be manufacturing it. Now I can afford to buy one more. No, that's probably not gonna work out. Mordite. Now I need to unlock this one to get the one with Mordite. Okay. Anyway, so back to DSP. I'm watching this guy, and I'm like, holy shit! This was his actual stream. Like the trolls didn't edit this in a bad context. This is actually his fucking product. And then the dude just turns on the camera and he just kind of sits there, with the bare minimum of effort. It's just like a game. And he just sits there and he's like, Snow Carl in chat says, oh, it wasn't Snow Carl at that time. It was somebody else. I don't know how, maybe Swaggins. I don't know how long Swaggins was in this entire situation. But he sits there and he's like, Swaggins tip 50 bits to say, haha, this game is very funny. Wow, how hilarious. And that would be okay. Because making every kind of videos is okay and it's acceptable unless it's, something that is literally unacceptable. And I'm gonna go explore this planet because I've never really done that before. So let me just check it out. Anyway, so any kind of content is okay. Literally, this nonsense that I'm doing right now might mean something to somebody and they might get enjoyment out of it. Just like blind ranting. Because I do. And I watch a lot of people with like 50 views. And I watch their stuff and I like their stuff and it's chill. But what DSP is doing wrong is that he is entitled to money. And entitled to be doing this for a living. For the amount of years that he has. which I know it's his favorite phrase to say that's not how life works, but he has really no clue how life works because he's never really had an actual actual job. And I know the shit that he tells you about the helicopter company, that shit is trash. This just lies. Uh, I mean, I don't know if it's lies, come on, but it's probably a lot of twisting of the actual truth. Because apparently everybody loved him and they spent so much money like teaching him, and he rebuilt all their processes, and in the end it turned out that yeah, he's fired. But yeah, that shit is nonsense. What I'm actually mad about is that this dude is feeling like he should he should be doing this, and he should be making like these low effort shit videos. What is this? I'm gonna land here and check it out. Because he okay, let's talk about DSP's legacy. Now the dude started making videos in like early YouTube and early like way back when Blip TV was a thing, when gameplay things did not exist, right? And now everybody can have a green screen and some gameplay and just make their own stuff. Anyway, so he made it, and his business plan was to do the most low effort and really kind of recyclable content. I don't want to say recyclable, but um oh holy shit, there's an outpost detected. Very nice. I don't know if this is even on this planet. Oh no, this is something else. On this planet is oh, it's this. Yeah, here's a literally an actual settlement. So DSP started in the time where he decided that he doesn't have to put any effort into anything. And this ended up being super successful for him. Dude, I can't even land a fucking spaceship. That ended up being super successful to him. And of course, he didn't learn any lesson from doing content like that. And instead, what he did was he continued to push this content. He kept making more AdSense accounts, and there was this whole thing with when he got dropped by Curse, I think, when he was texting the tech support, the support at at YouTube, and he was telling him, "Bro, I have a dummy AdSense account that I want disabled." And the dude told him in the end, like, "Bro, you're not supposed to have a dummy AdSense account. You're a fucking dummy. Like, what are you thinking? This shit is against the rules." And he was using Liana's AdSense account, and he was doing all this shady shit. The dude is like the scummiest fucking guy alive. He's literally such a terrible fucking role model. If you aspire to be a content creator or somebody who makes videos for fun and for enjoyment, or like me to just rant and relax a little bit, then if you want to be that guy, DSP is the worst role model. There's nothing really that he's a good role model for. He's a bad gamer because he doesn't really pay attention to games enough to get actually good at them. He's toxic as fuck. So he's not really a nice presence to be around. He doesn't have a calming energy. He's just like an annoying like dipshit that you don't want to really be hanging out with. Oh, let's see. This dude has components or blueprints. Very nice, little dude. And then he became a trend, essentially a trend chaser. So he saw the next trend was edited video, so he made that shitty KO gaming channel, which was the terrible gaming channel, probably the worst gaming channel ever made after mine. And shit was trash. It was just so obviously disingenuous. And this is how I actually found him for the first time. Was his terrible Homefront review video, which I watched once, and then I was like, dude, this shit is fucking ass, because I was at a time where I was like a teenager or some shit. I wasn't a teenager really. I was I don't know, maybe in my late teens, and I was working at the seaside for this store where we sold a bunch of stuff, and I like listening to long form stuff, some of kind of the things that I'm making. You know, this kind of just a guy talking to people and talking about different topics. And I was watching a lot of these different reviews, long form reviews of games, because it wasn't yet the age of the video essays. They hadn't started yet. So I was watching different types of videos, like by Angry Joe, because I'm a pretty, I'm a pretty average Angry Joe enjoyer. I like his videos. I think he makes some really cool videos, and he's managed to keep his style and his brand through all this time and make a bunch of money off of it, which I very much respect. He's pretty much what the good ending for DSP would have been if he decided to actually, you know, kind of think about stuff and make a plan instead of just cashing out immediately and starting to buy BMWs and all this crazy shit. Which, by the way, my shirt is BMW today. I don't know if you can see that. I'm so dumb. Yeah, here it is. Wow, amazing. And yeah, so this dude started hopping on trends, and then he became an interactive streamer, which was the limit of laziness. Basically, this is when you reach the pinnacle of laziness with DSP, because this was the point where he realized that he doesn't have to do anything for money, and he realized that he can still get a lot of money by doing even less than before. And that's why YouTube became obsolete and nobody cared about YouTube apparently, and it turned into a what did he call it, an archive. And in the end of the day, we realized that DSP just wanted to do as little as possible. He never really cared about the quality of the content he was making, because his quality has always been under level of under the normal standard and the enjoyable standard for videos on YouTube, because you can always see this element of I don't give a fuck about what I'm doing because it's about money. So he kind of treats it the way that a dude would treat his full-time job, a full-time job that they hate, by the way. Because he wakes up in the morning, rolls out of bed, comes to stream looking like shit, comes to stream late. Do I have enough for this? Can I pick all of this shit? Let's see if I can. Very nice. I got a bunch of Fecium, which in this game is an equivalent of shit, essentially. Let me just plant this one. I want to plant the new one that I got. Okay. No. Bro, I am seriously out of this. Okay, let's go. This should do it. I don't know how many of these I can make. Oh, 74. It's pretty crazy. I could, yeah, I should probably make another greenhouse that houses these types of flowers. But I just want to see how expensive they're gonna be. There's new resources available. Let's see and collect the resources. And I'll keep talking about DSP because I got distracted. I'm sorry if I get distracted. I'm very easily distracted by flashy things happening on my screen. Especially in these videos where I don't really look at the screen and I comment over anything, but I just talk shit. Oh my god, I almost dropped my camera. Oh. Oh shit, man. Yeah, okay, this should be better. Anyway, so he rolls out of bed and he comes on the stream and he's super fucking lazy to do anything. And you have to wait for him for what is it, at least half an hour to decide to start his stream. And then he tries to meander with every possibility. And like, man, it is so transparent how he tries to stall for time and how he tries to stall for time when tips aren't coming in and all this other shit. He's just so transparent. And this is the one thing about DSP that always fascinated me. That how can you be so transparent as a person and everybody could see what you're all about and have a not one genuine bone of your body? Because for me, I think that a dude making videos on the internet should the draw to that guy should be that he's genuine and he's himself. And with DSP, I I can kind of see that he's himself a lot of the time, and I'm really terrible at this game at this time because there's really not much to do. I just have to wait for my buildings to be made. So yeah. Anyways, DarkSydePhil. You can see that the guy is kind of himself a lot of the time, but just his personality is toxic, man. He's just kind of a negative energy and this negative vibe that nobody in real life actually likes. And nobody who is grown up actually likes hanging out with people like this. We're just constantly negative. And you can see by his Twitter presence, the guy has a terrible Twitter presence. I talked about this in my previous video about his Twitter. And his Twitter is terrible. It's terrible. And it's not just because his posts are bad, it's because his posts are overwhelmingly negative. That's the thing. Or when there's something positive happening on his Twitter, it's about something that happened to him that was positive, like, you know, hitting the tips goal or making beating some boss in a game or something that he did. Nothing else is really positive. Like I haven't really seen him on Twitter being excited for a new game because excitement means a lot. And he kind of doesn't like hyping stuff. And I know hype is very dangerous because I bought Cyberpunk 2077 on the base PlayStation 4. So a moment of silence for that. Anyways, DSP, I've never seen the guy actually. Oh, Pulsar, I fucking died. Holy shit. I've never seen him actually be genuinely excited about something because all of his feelings and all of his emotions are related to him getting money. So if he would get more money if he was hyping up some game, then that would be it. You know, he would love it. It would be his favorite game ever. He would hype it up above and beyond his means. But if there was a game that was even good, but he didn't want to play it, like allegedly Code Vein, I haven't played that game, but I think it looks nice. If you're into anime and Dark Souls, then you're probably gonna be enjoying it. But like that dude is so negative about everything, even games that are considered to be decent. And I think if you're a guy who makes their living off of exclusively doing gaming content and just gaming content, then man, you better enjoy that shit. You better enjoy games that are coming out. And I'm not talking about being a shill, because being a shill has nothing to do with genuinely enjoying stuff and genuinely being happy with the things that come out. Because I enjoy a lot of games and I would like to make videos on a lot of games. I just don't really feel like putting the effort for it a lot of the times because I don't know. Too lazy, I guess. So instead I make videos like this where I'm terrible at the game. And yeah, come on, can I find the mining beam? Okay, fantastic. This dehydrogen is pretty useful. And I like hopping around on planets like this. Oh, what is this? Curious deposit. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. This is Whispering Egg. Okay, these I don't touch. For sure. 1000%. See if there are any deposits. Nope. This is a barren planet. Outside of that curious deposit over there, which I'm very curious what it is about. But there are a lot of whispering eggs, which I need to be very, very careful not to disturb, because they will destroy me. Oh, that looks interesting. I just hope it's not a monster. Also, I am pretty, amongst the people that know me, I'm pretty notoriously easily scared. So what you see in the bottom of your screen right now, the goal for the subscribers on YouTube, the 50 subs, I will do a horror game marathon, which means runaway mold. What the fuck is this? Oh, it runs away when you hit it. Wow. I need to keep chasing it till it breaks. But it looks like it's a pretty serious piece of, of stuff, you know. Let me see how much it's worth. And this is encrypted user data. I can use that for some stuff. I have no idea where this went. So yeah, when we hit the subscriber goal, I'm gonna do a horror games marathon where I will play 8 hours worth of games, which means 4 hours each. Horror games, depending on what people decide and what I can actually play on the PS4 and what is the easiest to capture. And yeah, I'm gonna probably die and I'll never do it again. And I know I will hate it, but I think that's what's gonna bring the most actual, you know, kind of enjoyment to people. If somebody who is very scared plays a scary game, I think that's kind of how it goes. Meanwhile, where the hell did the mold go? Oh. So yeah, DSP never really put in effort into his stuff. The most that he went to put in effort, I would say, was the KO gaming stuff, which was him. Yes, it was him spamming videos still, and him trying to make these because his style is videos that are easy to make and easy to spam on YouTube because he sees the YouTube game as an actual video game. So he plays it as he would play like a YouTuber simulator type of game, you know, where you kind of do stuff by an algorithm, by a checklist, and then you expect real people to check it out and to watch it, which DSP, that's really not how shit works, and it's really not how it happens on YouTube because, yeah, it used to be back in the day, way, way, way back. It used to be like that, where I think at some point Tobuscus was uploading like 4 or 5 videos a day, and a lot of people are complaining about it because it's a serious thing. If you upload 10 videos a day, then you're gonna be dominating people's sub boxes, and it's gonna be impossible for people to get away from you, and not in the good way. You're just gonna be annoying, like DSP is annoying because he makes on like he runs his shit very badly because what he could do if he genuinely cared about his job is he could do one channel where his entire stream goes and he could do another channel where his clips go. So if you want clips, then you go on that channel and you can see clips that are made by fans because what DSP is gonna make clips, but you could do that and actually make some money out of it and make it easier for people so you don't spam their entire life on YouTube. Because on YouTube, he uploads like 6 to 8 videos a day, man. This is annoying. There's nobody who uploads even more than 1 video a day because it gets annoying. And people who do that in usually people that do that in podcasts who do that, when they do it, they usually have the clips channel because otherwise people get pissed off. Like if, for example, Joe Rogan does it and he just posts 10 videos a day. Yes, on his clips channel it does. It works like that. But on his main channel, he just posts the whole thing. So if you care about the whole thing, you can go see it there, or you can go see who was on it. So you can go and watch the clips. You just gotta be giving people some choice, man. And he gives people really no choice over anything. With him and his fans, it's more of the illusion of choice. That is the actual truth of the matter, as he likes to say it. Man, again, I cannot land. This is ridiculous. Okay, I made it. So he gives them the illusion of choice. They don't really have a choice about the games he's gonna play because he decides that. They don't really have a choice about the type of videos that he's gonna make. They don't really have a choice about the Ask the Kings or all the other stuff or the marathons. It's kind of, you know, whatever he wants. And that is kind of okay. Because like my channel, just like everybody who makes videos channel, is about the stuff that they want to make and the stuff that they are interested in making. So I'm okay with people just doing whatever they want, as long as you don't make people believe. This, by the way, is my knee here on stream, featuring my knee. Um, so I completely fucking forgot what I was talking about. Jesus Christ, this is a disaster. Oh, he's selling us. No, this is my inventory. Jesus, I almost sold him. So these, they don't cost. No, this is useless actually. Yeah, this is literally useless. So he doesn't give people choice, but he makes them think like they have a choice, which is the most annoying thing. Because yeah, right now I'm playing a game that I decided. I didn't ask anybody to play it, and I don't need to ask anybody to play it. But I'm not saying that, oh yeah, I'm playing No Man's Sky because people ask me to play No Man's Sky. And I know I do have not even 20 subs, so the comparison doesn't mean anything. But just imagine that I did. And I came here and I'm like, yeah, the Mr. Swaggins wanted me to play No Man's Sky, and man, I'm fucking boring and I can't land. I can't land. It fucking sucks. This game sucks. Why did you ask me to play this? And when he goes like this, and it's like, well, dude, you know this is not a good game for this. Why did you ask me to play this? And just say you're not gonna fucking play it. Why are you giving them a choice? And just say, well, yeah, that's not a good game. Don't vote for it. I'm not gonna put it in the poll. I don't think it's gonna be enjoyable, and that's both as a business decision and as a decision of me enjoying the game. This is why I'm gonna do it like that. And that's it. Bang. Like, why do you have to convince people and with these like mind games? But he plays mind games that are. Oh, okay, there's gonna be some combat. Fantastic. Oh, he wants me to make a donation. Why don't you... Well, this is literally fucking DSP. He wants me to tip, or he's gonna attack me. Dude, suck my balls. You're gonna die. And yeah, I usually don't really do the combat in these games, but considering that this is probably gonna be the most interesting video thing I've done in this video. Combat frigate? What? What are they deploying? Are these dudes gonna come after me like for real? Hey, one is down. And yeah, I don't know if these guys are the good guys, or they might be against me, but let's just take care of the other dudes. This dude came and asked me to fucking donate to him. Like, get the fuck out. No, I'm gonna tip him. Jesus Christ, come on, man. Just one more shot. So yeah, he never really gives people any choice whatsoever. He just makes them think they have a choice. He just makes them think that they matter to him. Because these people, they matter because they send him money. And they send him PlayStations and they send him shit. And that's why I think they matter in general to his business. But his business and his life are two very, very different things. Because he really doesn't respect these people. Which, of course, makes me think that that they don't really matter to him. Now I'm gonna go to the capital ship, and then I'm gonna end this video because it's been 45 minutes. Yeah, this is probably not gonna be very watchable. So I'll see if it's even worth uploading. Let's see, it's incoming message. So yeah, it's a broken ship, so let's just help this dude fix his ship. And I've increased my standing. That's pretty good. So yeah, he doesn't really respect these people, which is, I think, his biggest downfall. Because if he was more respectful to his fans, and he talked less about his trolls, he would, I think, would be very successful. I just don't know why. I can't really. Wow, holy shit. Something is glitching like crazy.